There we go. Morning, everybody. God, it's early this morning, and I'm up, and I am tired. Sorry, folks. I normally don't stream this early, but I have to go out of town today, and I didn't. I'll be back tomorrow, obviously, for the D&D thing. But I wanted to at least have something on the book, so I thought about it, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. Final Fantasy XIV was what we originally planned, but I didn't have anyone up, and I figured, okay,
I trust this will suffice.
I figured I'll do that another day, because that's not going anywhere. But instead, I'm going to play the demo for Metaphor ReFantazio, which is supposed to come out next week, because this is supposed to be the prologue demo for what might be Atlus's new IP, and I love Atlus games. They are my favorite game company ever. I have played all of the Persona games, even the ones on the original PlayStation. I've played all of the Shin Megami Tensei games. They are my favorite demon game. This is different. It's not demon collecting and fusing, so it's not going to feature that. It is going to feature some more traditional RPG elements, but I'm still excited to try it out, so we're going to give it a shot and see what we can come up with. And if I feel like I'm going to fall asleep, I'll just fall asleep on camera and you can make fun.
God smiles upon the generous. Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one. Oh. That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Here begins the demo prologue of Metaphor ReFantazio. What we have to offer you is but a taste of the story from its beginning, but through it, your experience will mirror the full version. Should you wish it, you may carry over your save data to the full version. We thank you for expressing your curiosity about our tale of fantasy.
I mean, I'm probably going to do that. I was planning on buying the game anyway. This way I can at least get a jump start on streaming it for you guys. Oh, that's some nice music. That is some nice evil empire type shit. So we're gonna do a new game. I only really started I only really watched the opening cutscene and that was about it. So I really didn't do much. So everything after that's pretty much going to be brand new.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
Ah, yes. I am that one guy in New York City who's always watching you.
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest?
Well, kind of. That's why I want to buy the game.
Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are.
Ugh.
One who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
All right. Now, typically I name my character. Now, unlike most RPGs where I name my character Garson, I don't do that for Atlas games because Garson's more of a Western RPG name. Don't worry, I'm going to name myself Orion. Because that sounds fancy shit, and I like fancy shit. Yep.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
It's true, I do.
It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
No, I don't think I would. Imagination's really interesting. It allows you to basically... One thing I actually really like to talk about is that the power of imagination is by far one of the most amazing human concepts we've ever had. Imagine this. Like, that's a term where it allows anything that is impossible to become reality. And I don't think it's a powerless creation. I think it legitimately can be one of, if not the one of the more uplifting concepts that we have, because it allows us to come up with such amazing worlds and ideas. Imagination led to the video game situation that we're even playing right now. So no, I don't think imagination is not always is a powerless creation.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction, something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me.
Oh god, I can't get over the yawning.
But consider, if fantasy is born from hope,
There's
a
Aru. Hi,
desire
Aru.
to make the world
Hello.
better than it is.
How you doing, buddy? We are playing the demo for Metaphor ReFantazio.
Then that hope can
Oh,
be
basically
realized.
adult Persona.
Isn't Persona already kind of adult?
A teenager, I would argue.
Look, we've both played 5. We both know that's more adult than most games featuring teenagers. Just saying.
The GameStop employee that was trying to sell me on a pre-order told me it's basically a more mature Persona 5.
I don't think it is, because having played Persona 5, I can say that this game is more, it's more like a cross between, like, it does tackle more adult subjects. The king literally just was murdered like 15 seconds ago, so, so like, we're already starting off with murder, so.
Change comes.
So Persona without the heart.
I don't think so. This is just the prologue, so we're probably not going to see everything, but, like, I was already sold I was going to buy it. I figured this way I can get, like, one free stream in of the game before I had to play it for next week. So before I bought it, but yeah, it's gonna be really nice.
Perhaps the story about to unfold before you.
Probably buy it on when
I'm thoroughly
if it's
invested now.
like maybe
myself.
day one if my place of work has it.
Well, it is for the PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
Let this tale begin.
All right, let us begin. Normal. Yes.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead. Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe.
Ah.
So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
I keep hearing that the
Monsters,
fairies are
huh?
pretty sassy.
Yeah, I've only
beginning
gotten through the
stories.
first cutscene, so I wouldn't
To
know
say
much,
nothing of
but
the
she was a
vacant
bit
throne.
sassy.
There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Hey in the bag, Nebby.
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia. Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all.
Adjust the volume a little bit.
All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
Jeez, nobody said anything.
If you're with us or you're against us. All right, you're against us. Fireball!
My leg.
Technically, they didn't even hit the carriage. They just shot it overhead.
That was just a mere warning shot.
I don't have any money. Except this money.
Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knifes. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been.
Oh, don't tell me he's a silent protagonist.
Actually, no, he's not. He talks. Oh, and there's more murder. The elf is not pleased.
Listen to us, chum. Now fall in line. Let's want to get stuck like us.
Ooh, violence.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside.
Ah! Still wait.
Hooray, we're gonna get isekai out of this game.
Technically, we got isekai into the desert, but yeah. Ah.
I always get concerned when I don't see a little loading screen thing. Like, oh god dang it, the game froze.
You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us?
No.
Honey, I'd like
You
to
okay?
feed you.
Still got all your limbs attached?
I'll give her jam.
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
All right, here's a plus. It's not. It doesn't have Mona's voice actor.
Yeah, I don't know who the voice actors are, but they're definitely not the standard ones that we see in Persona.
Yeah, I feel like she's trying to emulate that type of energy, but like since she isn't that person, I say it's a plus.
It's all over, right?
Honestly, it sounds like they took Morgana and Ann's voices and mixed them into a blend. That's what it feels like. Cause it's got Morgana's high-pitched inflections, but it also has Ann's like steady tone until something like spooks her.
The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
I could take advantage of this game and start drawing some of these ladies. Except I don't know their body types, except for the fairy.
The fairy is the well. There's also the elf girl, but
We'll make it?
Yeah.
So we're already starting. So it looks like.
Let's go.
So it looks like we're doing the standard Persona, but it also feels like an open world type game. Oh, that big. That a big worm.
I like where this is going. No,
Right.
I don't. Please don't actually take my word for that. That's just trying to be fun.
Let's see. We should be fine.
Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads.
We'll be fine. We just gotta keep sprinting.
At the very least, you don't get tired.
No, not really. By the way, that was always a stupid mechanic.
I always thought that was stupid.
Oh fuck!
I think
Big Manicore.
I thought it was a lion.
I don't know. It was a big ass. Look, it was big and it was gonna kill me. I had to run. Oh, okay. So I only played it past this moment, and everything else is like brand new to me. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is actually one of the most clever implications of why the music plays in the background.
You remember what we're here to do, right?
Leave it to me.
You say that, but let's go over it one more time.
Aw.
First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center.
Right.
This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through.
True.
Lady, I thought you were wearing a skirt. Now I have less attention.
We don't want the sun to go down.
No, it's a leotard.
Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you.
Okay. So, Aru, this is how they implement the music in the game. I think this is fucking amazing.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
Oh, trip.
Kind of.
I always think desert or like just like dunes, like Arizona type.
Yeah, I gotta admit, this does kind of feel like an Arizona desert because look at all the weird rock formations and everything.
What about all the racism? Oh no, wait, no, there was racism.
Let's go.
That's just Tulsa.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to be funny.
Thanks, man. I'm still trying to wake up.
I just finished my Futabo showing her panties unintentionally.
Yeah, I think, honestly, I
have
think
plenty
you
of
would...
energy.
I'm gonna be honest, I think you would enjoy drawing some of the characters here.
I think I would start with the fairy.
I would too, because the fairy's, like... Well,
Very prominent.
well, I would say that she's gonna probably be, like, our main character who's not... Like, I don't know if she's gonna fight or not, because... This is just the prologue, but in the loading screen, they did have her wearing, like, knight armor and a sword. And then in the next one, they had, like... Wait, what's going... Oh, and the anime cutscenes look good, too. Like, look at these. It's a really nice animation.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia.
Uchronia.
The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes.
I'm surprised they didn't even bother trying to put like SMT demons in here.
Well, I think, honestly, this is probably for the best. And you're going to hate me for this,
Yeah.
but let me explain why. SMT has not really done major design changes for its enemies
Oh yeah, that's true.
since 3. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. Since then, it's been more or less variations of the same designer's work. And don't get me wrong, the designer for Shin Megami Tensei does an amazing work. But, like, we had the same thing in 5. We had the same thing in Persona.
I think the only thing they did for was Jack Frost giving him the white trim on his hat.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like in Persona, they really only give the majorly good designs to the party members' personas. and so it's mainly meant to save like, oh wow, that is not, that looks nice. That looks like Dublin. But my
Why
point,
is all bread baguettes?
it's probably because this is supposed to be this is supposed to be like a combination of Europe, basically.
You commit the crime of being a fairy.
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Oh God, how much murder are we going with here? There's so much murder.
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything.
Is that the owner of the One Piece?
I don't know.
No, obviously not.
Might you spare some coin?
Yes.
Oh, go on then. Beg for a coin now. Would you?
Beg
crap.
like a. Oh, get it? Beg like a dog. Get it? Because they're all dog people.
Don't you have any
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
I know.
kid?
Damn, her butt is popping. I mean, it's kind of flat, but it's popping. Also,
There's a little bit more shading and emphasis on it.
yeah.
Focused.
Right.
Lady, you got tiny tits.
Back on the wagon?
And this is
Dude, she's a fairy. They have no tits. Like
mosquito bites would be saying.
Mosquito bites would prevent her from. No, mosquito bites of any kind would prevent her from flying. She has to be this way or she can't fly. Like, remember, added weight means those wings do not work.
Capital's incredible.
I'd still mess with her.
I gotta admit, I loved, like, look at the design on the art of this world. It's so, it's like, it feels like a cross between Victorian art, but the shading on it and the lines are so good, it pops out. Like, the background is so vibrant, and it's also kind of with muted color scheme.
Not that it's very balanced. I see more from Mars and Nuisance than anyone else.
Elves and dwarves, okay? They're talking about elves and dwarves.
Which means a dopey
What can you
elf
do with
can
those
stick out
pointy
his
ears,
sword.
lady?
Try to keep your head down.
So, apparently, in this world, there is, like, a bunch of... I'm gonna wait till the cutscene's over.
They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
It was. He got stabbed. He got a bad case of the stabs.
Shh, careful who hears you say that. But
Everybody has pointy ears around here.
they say he was attacked. and
You got
killed
pointy
by
ears or little ram horns?
I tell you.
No, but I was saying like they have big ears. Everybody
That
can
too.
hear.
In the countryside, they're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Why won't women use more handlebars?
I told you, that's only for married couples.
Hard to see how
Oh,
the
God
nation
damn
will
it.
come back from this.
Is he vaping?
I was about to say it looks like he's vaping.
I think he is. I think they've invented vaping.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Wait, hold on.
They have to,
He is! They fucking invented
yeah, they're
vaping.
vaping.
In the year 794, they were like, we've invented a new form of tobacco inhalant. We call it the vape. We use it with magic stones. What does it do? It gets you stoned.
Like, I got some strawberry flavored vape juice.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
Oh, the victim could use a vape pen. Let's get him one.
We've done all in our power.
I am the great big grandma of healing. If I can't do it, we're all fucked.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse.
Obviously, she's going to sacrifice her life down the line. I put 2 shekels on that.
No doubt his highness.
Let's remember, in JRPGs, the elders are, if you see an elderly person who has the word imposing, they got some power behind them. It was in Bleach, it was in Naruto, it was in every fucking anime that involves old people. Master Roshi. I'm just saying, she's gonna be doing some badass shit.
Old man Yamato was just like, no. Yes, I remember him.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh, it's you. Well, guess what? I'm going to bitch slap you into eternity because I'm Old Man Yamato from Bleach.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
5 minutes later, he did.
5 minutes later, you got hit by a car.
And he got Issachar to the desert.
Are you listening?
No. I was staring at your tiny tits, lady.
Again, there are none there.
You and the prince were pretty close.
Good enough for me. I've said this before. Small to none is still good in my case.
Was only the beginning. Now comes the real high stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted.
I'm gonna admit, I wonder why no one else can see the ferry.
Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us.
And so we're gonna explain our entire secret mission in public. So anybody walking by, like that guy who just walked past us, can hear us and potentially report us to the authorities. At least.
Oh, I heard this too. It's talking about dethroning the king.
I don't know. Shit, what's your credible threat? There was a fairy and a boy with 2 color eyes. Oh, yep, that's definitely suspicious. Better throw him in jail.
We're very prejudiced here.
Yeah.
We're very prejudiced here.
We'll take. All right. If you admit to your last thing, ask me for advice. So this is where I was when I ended my first like 5-second playthrough of this to see if I liked it. And I gotta admit, I just walked around here for like a good 5 minutes, and it looks so good.
When do you get your skateboard?
I don't know. Do I get a skateboard?
I think I saw some footage where he has a skateboard. Oh, lady, I like her.
Okay, so we talked to her and she had a portrait picture, so that must mean she's either gonna play a part in the story, or she's gonna be a party member. Which I think, but like, look, you notice how she's like the only one around here who looks anything like her? Yep. Party member, I'm calling it.
What about that person with the pink hair?
Party member, I'm calling it. Does that bother you?
I mean, you're pink, you have green eyes, you have the qualities of a cute, like somebody that I would.
But she's got a B cup, Aru.
B cup is fine.
Okay, so that's 2 potential party members we've run into on the street. I think this is how they introduce the characters who are going to be playing a part in the story later.
I think the one. Well, okay. The thing is that her skin tone just reminds me of some very off-brand anime images I just so happen to see.
That is true. Okay, so, I'm starting to think that dude over there in the fucking armor, he's going to be also a party member too.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Not really.
Oh crap. Oh, don't ball listen to me.
City for ya. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types too.
Do we have an igniter?
No, I think that's the thing that lets us cast magic.
Okay, no, well, he says I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag.
Imagine what it's like having to wave.
Dang, I like her expression right there.
Stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease.
Hello, lady.
Elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
Okay, yeah, you're definitely going to be playing a part in the story now. You're talking to us and you have a voice actor. You're either a party member or a villain. And I'm going to be honest, I'm hoping for the party member because you look hot as shit.
Lady, I'd like her to read me a bedtime story.
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies.
Can I just get the ladies? I want the ladies. The lords are fine too if they look nice.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble.
Ah, damn it! She's the shopkeeper. We're not gonna recruit.
Yeah, I was gonna say they can either be like NPCs that are just that the developers just really had a thing for.
I know, but look at her. This design screams party member. It doesn't scream shopkeeper.
Then again, she says she just owns it. She's not necessarily the shopkeeper. She could just be rich.
The royal scepter?
To be fair, Futaba is a glorified NPC because we do not play as her. And then again, like Atlas loves her almost as much as Makoto.
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty, passed down through generations. If you believe the legends.
And no, it's not for sale. Oh.
And I'm not giving it to you for free, so fuck off. Aw, well, what the fuck was the point of this? For you to stare at my beautiful face.
More practically.
Lady, you don't have big titties. Well, you have decently sized ones. I'll take you.
B cups. They're B cups.
Maybe B cups are good.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like, it's between a B and a C. Okay, they're pretty. I can't tell from the angle, but it's between B and a C.
Okay. Okay, as long as they're not freaking huge, like Rangiku Matsumoto or like the ones that I draw, they're small. You get me?
I do.
I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
Like, still, lady, I could draw you with some big old freaking huge knockers.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
I mean, that was kind of fair.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though.
You're just jealous because she has bigger tatas than you.
Anyway, you don't have to
I'm like 5 foot tall. I'm like 5 inches tall. This is like D cups for my people.
What can you do with them wings?
Probably nothing. They're like little paper thin ones. Okay, this guy is a guard, so he's probably not gonna. Yeah, lethargic guard. All right. Yep. Let's check the other side of the street. The event, okay. Now's not a great time to pray. I mean, any time is a good time. It just doesn't mean it's... Well, I guess we go on this way.
Loading zone, loading zone, loading zone. I mean, loading screen. Disguise does this.
Yeah, but
I don't really mind.
No, me neither.
As long as it's keeping me entertained.
Yeah,
it's in.
I mean, yeah, no, it's like it's fine loading screen. I mean, obviously we're not gonna want it, but like it's not the worst thing.
I mean, if you can disguise it enough, then that's fine. Because I know some people will complain about the loading screens in Final Fantasy VII Remake, where they just so happen to be sneaking behind something.
True. I'm just exploring. Like right now, I'm just exploring everything because I know. Why am I sprinting so fast?
You know what would be cool?
What's that?
If the game picks up that you were playing on the playing the demo. It would be cool if the game will detect it, like, oh, you played the demo. Okay, so you don't have to listen to all the tutorials.
Actually, they're kind of doing that. If you play the demo, you can actually transfer the save data over to the main game. So that's why I'm doing that.
Oh, you pick up from where you left off?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
So in a sense, I am playing the game. I'm just playing like the prologue, and then that means that when, oh wow, I'm just looking around because I love the city. It looks so nice. Like, look at this. It feels imposing.
You know what I really hate?
Oh, hi, Mia.
Some
welcome.
games. Hello. You know what I really hate is that some games, like, if the prologue is separated from the actual game, you're still the demo is unplayable.
Yeah, they did that with like with Dead Rising 2, they did something similar to that where they had like Mission 0, which was kind of like the prologue and explained a lot, but the thing was that if you played that, you could transfer over the save data and get all the unlockables, but it was like a separate game as well. So it was like Uppy Hugs. Okay, you can have Uppy Hugs, Mew. So like that was actually kind of clever because you got to play the demo. It was its own game. It had its own story, but it tied into the main game and got you rewards for playing it. Which I think a lot, if more game companies did, people would be more interested for games. Like, they could do that for demos, and it would be a little bit easier to cut on the revenue a little bit. So you wouldn't have to charge, like, a lot of money for a game. You could charge, like, $10 for the game. It gives it, like, a 4-hour gameplay. That's fine for $10. And then when you beat it, it gives more context to the main story. Plus, you get a bunch of unlockable bonuses, which I think would be great if you ever wanted to play the game again. And that's kind of why I like this one. It's a free demo. But, like, it's going to be the entire prologue. Once that's over, then I'll probably have a better understanding of the game, and then I'll be able to get a bunch of free shit when it's time for the main one.
Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as
I have a crush on the fairy.
Of course.
Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
I mean, she did say to be honest.
True.
Do you remember? I don't know if you ever saw that Wonder Woman cartoon movie, where they tie Trevor. I think his name is Trevor Steven. Whatever his name is, they tie him with the lasso of truth. Like, what is it that you're here for? And like anything else, your daughter has a nice rack.
I remember that. Okay, there you go. The phone is charging. Okay, you got this. Well, wait, hold on. Why'd you come in here with me then?
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet swaddled.
I'll hate that shavy show.
Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's word.
Hi, Akihiko. It's Akihiko. Like, just remove the horns. It's Akihiko.
I'm looking to enlist. Is that
Oh, somebody said it was you, Narukami.
Yu Narukami. That too, actually. Just put the glasses on. It could be Akihiko or Yu Narukami, but either one's good.
An uppity one, aren't you?
He wants.
At the very least, they're not recycling.
No, they're not.
What's it called? Like they're. No, I'm saying like they're not recycling the same voice actors.
No, that would be kind of. That would be kind of dumb if they.
Lord Lin, welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody.
Because that was one of the problems with that people were saying. Like, if they ever did decide to cross over Persona 3 with Persona 5, or something like that, like Yukari, why do you sound like Miss Kawakami?
Oh my God, you're right. I forgot.
But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore.
Aww.
But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Oh, I kind of like this guy.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one.
Why is Ronald McDonald here?
They need a, rough and rumble like guard leader, so we kind of had to have this guy and his fat friend.
They're lovers. I love it.
I thought your kind was long gone.
Nope, still here, bitches.
I have 2 sisters, and I think we're gonna have to. Well, obviously not commit incest. We just have to reproduce with a lot of humans.
I need the money.
I need the money.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose
When does this game come out?
Next week, actually. It comes out in 5 days.
Let me see if I can order it.
to our beloved core. Any skills
Well, I could just buy it on PC, but I would still like to play it on my PS5.
Okay, so I just now realized something. This is how you're determining your starting stats. Take a look at this. Like, I can have increased strength, increased wisdom, increased health, increased agility, or increased luck. So this is probably going to be what determines what I want to play, what my character is going to be in the main story, right? Now
it comes out on the 11th.
No, it comes out on the 10th or the 11th. Is it the 11th?
Oh, it comes out on Friday.
Oh, so the 11th then.
Okay. Well, I'm hoping that if I order it, it'll come on that day. Wow, a $70 game.
Yeah, I know. I'm not happy about that, but that's more Sega than anything.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I don't necessarily mind it. If the game is good, then I don't really mind. It could be worse. We could be paying $100 per games.
I mean, like, okay, here's my take on this, and I think this is kind of amazing. Lately, when Sega charges, like, a lot of money for a game, I don't feel like I'm getting ripped off. I don't necessarily think it's like I want to pay that much money, but, like, look at Yakuza Infinite Wealth or like Persona 5 or Persona Tactics, or I guess, Persona 5 was probably when they were bought by Sega. My point is that these games are not...
They're like 100+ hours.
Yeah, so that's fine. If it was like a 20-hour game and it was $70, I would be fucking pissed. That's a ripoff. I don't like the price tag. I really don't. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like I'm being ripped off. I do feel like it's overcharged. I would be better if it was like 60. That'd probably be like the okay point, but you're honestly just charging it for like because of inflation and all that. I get it. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with the always been lucky.
I've always been pretty lucky.
Oh, good. At least that's voiced.
Right. Last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
What's that?
That's how we name our character.
No, he said.
Oh,
if you're literate, and I'm like, what's that?
I don't know. Rasha. Here we go.
That's his name?
I'm naming him. I can name him whatever I want.
Oh, I was just hoping that he had a canonical name.
He probably does, but I don't know what it is, and this is the demo.
Yeah.
Okay, game. No, actually, because I gotta like.
Let me see. Protagonist name. It's already. What? That's his name?
What's his name?
Okay, protagonist of Metaphor ReFantazio, canonically known as Will.
No.
In some versions of the game, is a young man of fantasy background. You could have. Oh, sorry.
I'm not naming him Will.
Named him anything else.
Yeah.
You could have named him anything else.
I would have accepted Arthur more than Will. No, I'm going with.
You could have called him Metaphor.
Yeah, or Meta. You could have called him or Fantazio or Fanta. You could have even named him Fanta after the drink. That would have been a better match.
Okay, I'm checking Reddit.
Okay, this has got. There's no. How can it be canon? The game's not even out yet. There's no canon because the game's not out.
Okay. Watch creator blah 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 blah. Okay, is there a canonical name? John Metaphor. Apparently his default name is Will, so Will Metaphor or Will ReFantazio. I named him Aiko because he looks like the son of Aigis and Makoto.
Aiko? Okay, Aigis and Makoto. That's actually pretty clever. But I'm gonna go with Graha.
Metaphor.
Grasha.
My name is always good for any setting.
We'll get some use out of you yet. Alright, lad. Welcome to the guard.
Arcus fits the it fits anime name, it fits the fantasy name, and also like real world name.
You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to.
All right, so we got into the guard. That was pretty easy.
Yeah, that's true. It does look like Aigis and Makoto's daughter, son. Sorry, I was about to say daughter.
It could be a daughter too, because like the face lines kind of look a little bit more like Aigis.
Hello there, my name is Aki Heiko. What about that name is? I'm a little racist.
Well.
All right. Well, it looks like this guy is going to enlist because he's got his reasons.
All right, I'm gonna start getting ready for work. If I'm not too busy, I'll have you in the background with my.
All right.
my
Thanks,
tablet.
Haru. I'm just gonna keep going until the demo's done.
All right.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What did they call them? Something like,
Next. Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others.
I'm not.
Surely not. An elder. It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
brute force, crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist.
What's wrong, Mew?
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it?
So the Clamar are the ones with the little ram horns. Okay.
You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
What's up, Mew?
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
The nobleman.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it.
Ban that. Hang on, got some bots in the chat. And ban. There we go. Yep, got rid of them. Don't worry. The nobleman. Yeah, yeah, he's pretty.
Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
I don't think I will. I'm the main character. You're going to be most likely one of my party members.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Thank you. Cinder igniter.
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Magic igniter. The captain I spoke with either had one. They must take on many different forms. I like the one I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Ah, the map.
Wow, that's a real map.
Wow, interesting. It is a map.
It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Oh, that's good to know.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
It never gets easier.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination.
Gee, I wonder what world she's talking about.
Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over.
Nope. There's still arguments.
In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor.
Jeez, what is with all the freaking bots today? Jeez. Go. Oh.
Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict. And equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
Aww.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Okay, so that must be the time limit.
Let's see.
You can view information about your surroundings in the world map. Use the movement highlight the direction. All right.
Hey, don't forget. Okay then.
And off we go.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
Oh, I like this guy.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
Oh yeah, he's definitely doing something bad.
Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
No, that requires money and shit I don't have. Now go die.
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause?
Traitor to the cause? Bitch, he's saying about going to get a doctor. It's like, oh, I think we gotta get a doctor in here. Traitor! How dare you want to provide medical care?
The guard has no place for cowards.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm loving this game, but goddamn, Klinger, you're a goddamn moron. Oh no, somebody's dead. Well, there's nothing we can do. Go to the fort. I'm still breathing. Nope, he's dead. He's so dead. Nothing we can do. Shouldn't we get a doctor? Fuck that shit.
You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
Except you.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Yeah, he gonna die.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward to the fort then.
Right away.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Wait a minute, where'd you get that armor?
It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
Gallica. Okay, so that's how you say her name.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die.
Oh, Stroll, I love you.
I'm with you.
Ah, nice. We had Stroll.
I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out. Okay? Here we go.
You're running with such purpose. That we're talking about. You said something about your ally? I was on. We're just worried about our soldiers inside. Well, whatever the case, situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Got it. Let's roll!
This is...
A really big fort. Oh, they're all dead. Oh, they're dead. Everyone's dead. What the fuck happened? It was 5 minutes. Oh. Oh. Oh, that ain't good. That bad.
Human.
That's a human?
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, but what the fuck is that thing?
Damn it. Hurry.
Let's see if any. Oh, it's an. Wow, that is a creepy enemy.
What?
That a human too? Looks like we're gonna have to fight it. Okay. We can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them. All right, so we're fighting this thing. I agree. Let's do this.
Got it.
Separately, we're gonna plan
Take care
together.
of it, please.
Understood. The two of us are working against one. I trust your judgment. All right. Press Y to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. When you can press Y at any time, but if you use X to stun the enemy first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Okay. Start the offensive, continually attacking X to complete. All right.
Things will be fine.
This is our chance.
Okay, so that's kind of like the so it's a mix of action and turn-based. Nice. All right. Okay.
Burn to ash!
Let's go. Fire!
Time for some cooked eggs.
They chose the wrong opponent.
This is such weird battle music, but I love it.
That was the last of them.
So yes, let's press forward while we can. Agreed.
Wait. Be careful.
Hey,
Catch you off guard if we strike now. That's true. All right. If you manage to attack an enemy without being seen, X while using X chance the entire. All right. Nice.
All right. How's that? Let's give him a fight.
stay calm, everyone.
Burn to ash! Tougher than I thought.
Through here?
The power of fire!
Probably should just use the fire. Fire seems to be the best way to burn things.
There's no way I'm stopping here. Not bad.
Okay, so if I end the fight without getting it. Okay, so we also get some level ups. I'm gonna raise agility. No. No. There we go. Okay. You raise agility. That's a good thing.
We made short work of them.
Nice find.
Yes.
Looks like it could be useful.
Some magic, so some herb throw is good.
won't hold back.
Fire!
Even easier than expected.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Oh, bloody touch me up bad enough spot without you making it worse. Sure, it was all your fault, wasn't? Bad luck follows you people. Of course, that's how it ends. Damn it all to bloody hell. Get to you, you're not to blame. Of course I'm not to blame. I showed up 5 seconds ago. It wasn't my fault. Some weird egg creature showed up too.
Run.
Should get away from here now. That thing is up at... Oh, hell no. I'm killing that thing. Away from that thing. Nope, we're killing it. Damn, Eld, I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked. Calm down. It's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, Eld. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
You're too late. Oh. Go in this door. Okay, what's in here?
Hold on.
Wait.
You... I get it now. What?
It's a cry from a human earlier.
Was that?
Alright, so that's probably where we gotta go.
Hurry.
Let's hurry.
Before we do, let's go back up the stairs. There might be some more shit up here.
Great find.
Oh, medicine. Nice. Oh, I missed the door. Or did I? Did I miss the door? I don't think I need it. Nope, there it is. There's the door. Wait, no, we're at the bottom of it, so I did miss the door. Shit! There's the door. Okay, that's where we gotta go. Okay, let's see. Nothing over here. Ah!
Let's do this.
We're here to stop you.
Let's go. Still up?
Burn to ash. They chose the wrong opponent.
Broken Igniter. I guess that's for money, because it has the gems thing.
This battle's out. Let's take them all. Let's go. They won't hold back. A tough one.
They try hard.
Ooh, that hurt for a lot. Die, creepy egg thing.
Let's catch our breath.
We made short work of them.
Go ahead and just... I'm gonna go ahead and use an item real quick. There we go. Good.
Let's give them a fight. Let's take them all out.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh? Don't let your guard down. There's more of them.
Our usual tactics should work.
The power of fire.
Next one will
Burp.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Here we go.
We're here to stop you.
Let's go. Stay sharp.
They're down.
It's not over yet.
The power of fire.
Alright, I'm making quick work of these guys. Not bad, not bad.
Even easier than expected.
Okay.
And I got another level. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna put another point into luck. I wanted to see what happens with the luck stat, because that's always a... It's gonna either be really good or really bad, depending on what happens. Also...
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
I see use for it, which is why I'm gonna give it to you, because you can do more magic damage. There you go. Good on you for using your magic.
enemies I can see.
Dervish is up ahead. Might I have a moment? Sure. If I'm honest, I have my doubts that there could be survivors. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm gonna do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do. They're just throwing your life away? What does this... What if... Why do this if there's possibly for nothing? Because there's a chance that there will be even one survivor. That it'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I can never live with myself. This time.
Hey.
And you. Are you planning to forge ahead despite the risk? There's no turning back.
Leave it to me.
There's no way I'm running away from this. I see.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. Will do, soul!
What do you think?
Let's go. No, we're going to do a lot of rash stuff. Alright, it's time for the first boss fight. This is probably going to be where the prologue ends. Maybe. I would think this is probably where the prologue ends. What in the fuck is this thing?
Such tremendous power.
It is really creepy.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Hey, you're no picnic either.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Peril.
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
I won't hold back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, monster. You're mine. Burn to ash.
Ooh.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this. The power of fire. How is it this strong? I'll distract it. You two.
But
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me. Forgive me.
what? No. Please say something.
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
What is happening? I'm so buying this for Tigra. Oh god, he got bored. Oh, that's badass. I love it. I love it. Oh, I love this so much. Oh my god. Okay, that is cool. Oh, hang on one second. I'm getting a screen cap of this. And then I'm going to annoy my friends with it real quick. Okay. Okay, I had to put that with everybody. I'm so fucking buying this game. Oh, I love this. This is like awesome. The transformation sequence, a little gross, not gonna lie. But dude. It's like Xenoblade crossed with Persona. Oh god. Oh god, my nerd boner is in full swing right now. Oh my god. Whoo boy. Okay, we gotta let's keep this train going. I don't know how much longer the prologue demo is, but I'm sold. I am 100% sold. In fact, I'm buying this for Tigra because I want her to play this so badly.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Hello, magical transformation. I can beat this thing now. Okay, deal weak wind damage to one enemy. Okay. I know power doesn't even compare. As far as I can use magic despite its lack of an igniter. Haha, your attacks do nothing.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak points. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities after you hit it with one of the weakness. Hitting opponent's weakness or scoring critical. Okay, nice. I'm just gonna do another one.
Come forth, royal soul. Scour.
Wait, what? It's healing?
I feel like I'm getting ripped off here, but I don't.
Eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. Pig, I can't
By this
believe
power.
it's for its own body.
Wind.
Can you knock those apples off?
Come forth, royal soul. Scour.
You hit their weakness.
I won't hold back. Wind. A tough one.
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that. If we don't take out those apple things, maybe there's something I can do. Understood. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Will do.
Scour. Come on. It's a seeker. Wind.
Oh, you're dead.
Seeker. Wind. Still up? Come forth, royal soul. A tough one.
Okay, it's still not weak to physical attacks. I know that now.
I won't hold back.
Ah, there we got it. I think we got it. Die, pomegranate man. Oh, and we got a Glorio's apple. That must be like a treasure piece, but damn, there's a lot of money.
Not bad.
And we ranked up the secret. Okay, got the agility. I'm gonna bump up my endurance so that way it's a little bit more tanky.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue, What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
Gunk in my eye?
Look, that stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
That's a very good point, actually. We should probably go inside.
The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, what?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Can someone catch me up here?
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arms. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general, the youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
Oh, shit, Eared.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
Oh, Grandpa not happy.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Save the prince from his curse and defeat Luis Greybon, the traitorous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. Unknown. Rank 7.
If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
And we got Gyrus.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
We're gonna see what's over here. I got a gold beetle. Nice. I don't know what that's for, but it's a key item, so I'm gonna need it later. Okay, I'm sold. Like, 1 second. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Let's see. Not seeing anything over here. Let's go back to the camp. Never in all my life have I witnessed anything like that power used. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with that Ignitus we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in the commotion, besides. Incredible. If only I had that kind of power back then. Apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us both, so let's get some rest. Indeed. Let me talk to Gaius real quick. And a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. You wanted you about that power, don't you? I had a question of your own, but you seem to be a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary, and yet His Majesty gave me the honor of playing His Highness the... and yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness's... the Prince's tutors in swordplay. And the attack, I was there. Truly, that's incredible.
Well...
Back to the kid.
Got it?
Alright, guess we gotta rest then. No, damn it, I want some details.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
The ground makes a poor bed.
Well, you're just gonna have to rough it until we're back to the capital. I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
It's not your fault.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can.
Oh, Gallica.
You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on...
Not the book.
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
What the?
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power.
Oh my god, Leather Daddy!
You truly are an intriguing one.
Oh my god, he's hot! Why is he so hot? Damn it! No! Okay, let's see what he's got to say.
Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading.
Oh, wow!
You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia.
Oh, God. Please tell me All Might's not going to show up and give me a quark. That would just be weird.
Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magma within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend, what I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue, a transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Okay. The bargain is struck then.
The scholar in search of utopia, more. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Oh, they even brought the social links back! The park can now study the Seeker once unlocked in academia. Okay, fair enough. Oh, there's a lot of archetypes here. Shit, there's so many classes. But I have the Seeker from Moore. Okay. Moore is the first of your followers. People that support your quest as certified allies you can grow closer to. So, social links. Strengthening your bond will followers will unlock various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. Moore is just the first of many, so keep an eye out. Got it.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
So we gotta get back to the capital within 5 days. Okay.
All ready then?
Yep.
From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain.
Yes,
take
Mew.
the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lads, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk.
Oh, nice. What did you make? What's the short story about?
Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable.
Okay.
Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Okay, well, I won't make... Alright, that's fine. I won't say it then, Mew.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
I'm aware.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
That being the case,
all right. Don't let your guard down. Good.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
Huh?
What happened?
No.
Don't let your guard down.
Look at that!
Ah, Corvo.
No. Let's go.
Pushing forward.
He's gonna pick that up.
Stop!
Also, oh,
Yeah, we kind of fought some of those in the fortress already, so.
look.
Or will go blue, enemies of the same level will go yellow, and higher will go red. Okay. Alright.
All right.
Give it a shot. We got this.
How's that? Come on!
Got this.
Alright, how's that?
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
And then pick that up while we're at it.
Hold on. Got it?
Main dungeon, evaluate the enemy's vicinity. Okay. And face site will help you determine your battle approach. Got it.
I'm counting on you.
That being the case,
Let's push through! Okay, let's give this all we've got. Seeker! Wind! Still up?
Take this! No more sunblast.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Come on! This is our chance! Forward! We'll win this!
Get ready.
I won't hold back! Still here?
wish every fight was that easy, eh?
So take it with you.
We can't get sloppy.
Stay
Let's
sharp.
do this. Vitus power. Last one.
Down.
Take this.
Got nothing to worry about.
Tougher than I thought.
I won't hold back. Scour.
All right, pretty good. I think I'm learning the combat pretty well.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Grab that. Bouncy bark. More treasure.
Let's push through. Okay, let's give this all we've got.
This is our chance.
Seeker. Just one left.
They're down.
Go on, finish the job.
Nice, nice. Good. Got on you, Gaius and Stole.
You hate to see it.
Okay, not bad at all.
Okay, let's see. We're going to level up the agility one more time. I want to do fast hits.
I'm down.
that. Young peddler. What are you talking about? Now I got a better look at you. I say you're not bandit material. I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to look so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed. What are you doing in such a remote place? That's a good question. What are you doing out here? Not your enemy friend. I'm just a peddler. I'm regularly nearby, so I came for business, but the beasts are really bloodthirsty today, so I assumed a human appeared. For instance, have you heard about the human who appeared from nowhere and wiped out entire towns? Terrifying, no? My apologies, didn't mean to start the mood. Hey, would you be interested in buying something? Yes, we would, but first we're gonna sell all this crap that we don't need. I'll take 2 of these, just in case. Making rice down 5. And nice round 10. There we go. Sounds like a plan.
Thank you.
Alright, alright.
Our usual tactics should work.
Let's do this.
Come forth, royal soul. Last one.
Die hard.
Only
I won't hold back.
finish them off and we're clear.
There we go.
The next one will fall just as easy. Alright, how's that? Let's push through.
That was the last of them.
Alright, how's that? Come on! Let's give him a fight! This could be our chance. Come forth, royal soul! Let's finish this!
Take this.
Nothing to worry about.
Taste steel.
Oh, I think you got a. Oh, he got a crit. Nice.
There's no way I'm stopping here. Not bad.
Eyes forward. Enemies are full present. A fine job.
Hold on.
Got a moment?
Awfully sharp for an old goat. The soldiers.
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Wind!
Oh. What is that? Never seen anything like it.
That's not an igniter.
No, it's called me kicking your ass.
Let's do this.
Aw.
What's
Ready
that?
for impact!
I think
Take
something's
this.
coming. Watch out!
Tougher than I thought. Let's do this. Damn you. Coming at us.
Alright, during your formation will affect the damage the party delivers and receives. Those in the front will deal more with melee attacks. Those in the back will deal less melee but take less from enemies. During battle, you can... Alright, so that's good to know, actually.
Got no mercy for you. Here they come.
Wind!
Take this. Let's do this. Blast.
I mean, it won't matter.
I think something's coming. Watch out!
There we go.
Let's hurry.
All right.
So,
What is it?
kid.
All right, folks. I think that's enough of this. We're gonna end it here before we go into the mines. Gotta admit, I'm really enjoying the game, and why am I so fucking tall? There we go. Much better. There we go. All right, folks, I'm going to end it here. I know it's a short stream, but like I said, I'm going out of town today, so I wanted to have something on the books. I will be back tomorrow with D&D. And so we're going to raid out now before it gets too early, and we're just going to see if anyone's available. Actually, you know what? We're going to just end the stream. It's early. I don't think there's anyone really on. So we're going to end it. I will see you all tomorrow for D&D. Bye-bye, everybody, and have a good night.